Hey Professor! So I finally stood up for myself. Okay, so everything's been a little hectic here recently. The teachers have started piling on the homework. The students in my year are finally starting to realise that we have owls in a few months, which I'm not thinking about at all. And we have to deal with the new students. So, yeah. Needless to say, everyone's a little stressed. Everyone is ridiculously busy. And we all have different ways of dealing with that. For me, I like to spend every moment I can in the library. I can do revision and avoid people all at the same time. It's wonderful. And then there's Sam, who's spending a lot more time on the Quidditch pitch. A lot more time, actually. Maybe I was talking to Victor Crumb. I bet that could be quite inspiring. But anyway, and then you have Tracy, who... Well, actually, Tracy's attitude really doesn't seem to have changed very much. That Hufflepuff is ridiculously good at dealing with this kind of thing, which is immensely unfair. But still, this just means that the three of us haven't been spending a lot of time together. And so when Tracy asked me if I wanted to spend the afternoon eating snacks and I think homework was on the original plan. Maybe. But either way, I could not refuse. It was actually scheduled for today after potions. And it was set up to be really great. And after potions, I swear I needed it. Yes, Professor Snape, I have read the textbook. Thank you very much. But you know what? I've only read it once. And that means I cannot remember every single little bit of information that's in there, for Merlin's sake. So yeah, food was necessary. Time with Tracy was necessary. But whilst we were walking towards our preferred abandoned classroom, my already sour mood was just completely obliterated. We saw Daniela. Well, I say saw. I could have handled just seeing that scumbag. But no, just viewing our wonderful faces was not enough for her. She just had to take it one step further. What was wrong with the awkward harmony we had figured out where we could just glare at each other across the corridors and be done with it? I was perfectly content with that. Then again, maybe a duel with Sam was not enough to make Daniela back down. Because after we'd seen each other in the corridors and passed each other, Tracy was happily chattering away at me when Tracy's voice was silenced. Wait, that makes it sound like Tracy was murdered. No. Merlin, no. Tracy was just cursed. Wait, no, Tracy was cursed. There's no just about this, Jamie. Right, anyway, so I look to my side, see that Tracy has collapsed on the floor and that Daniela is down the corridor laughing away, and it doesn't take a genius to put two and two together. And, well, I don't know what came over me. I didn't know I was capable of something like this, but, oh, I was so angry at this point. So I just grabbed my wand and threw any and every curse I knew right in Daniela's face. Okay, so it wasn't Sam's standard. Raoul didn't have to pay Madame Pomfrey a visit afterwards. But I think it got my message across. Just because our Slytherin friend wasn't there does not mean that you can just harass us in the corridors. I managed to convey this message. Not Tracy, me. I never speak up about anything. With Sam always seeming to be in my head anyway, and Tracy always knowing what to say in a situation, even if I wanted to, and I never ever do, it never seems necessary. And the only reason I can talk to Naomi now is because I've been sleeping in the same room as her since I was 11, so, you know, I managed to Daniela as well. You know, I don't even care if the message even got across. The fact that I managed to send it in the first place is a huge step for me. I'm counting it as a victory no matter what the outcome. Oh, Tracy's fine, by the way. You know, woke up after a couple of minutes and there was no harm done. And If there is, then that Hufflepuff is constantly surrounded by healing plants, so really, there's no cause for concern. And, well, after I explained what had happened, Tracy, well, the words "proud of you" came up. You know, I don't think I convey how big this was for me. I managed to stand up for myself, and Sam wasn't there. Oh, Merlin, Sam can't know about this. Oh, no, not at all. Of course not. I've got to go speak to Tracy.